Okay, you will notice this poster up here. Let's get a closer look. It says here, Pablo Fanke's Circus Royal, Town Meadows, Rosedale. Grandest night of the season, and positively the last night but free, being for the benefit of Mr. Kite, late of Wells Circus, and Mr. J. Henderson, the celebrated Somerset thrower, wire dancer, vaulter rider, and etc., on Tuesday evening, February 14th, 1843. Messrs. Kite and Henderson, in announcing the following entertainments, assure the public that this night's production will be one of the most splendid ever produced in this town, having been some days in preparation. Mr. Kite will, for this night only, introduce the celebrated horse Xanthus, well known to be one of the best broke horses in the world. Mr. Henderson will undertake the arduous task of throwing 21 Somersets on the solid ground. Mr. Kite will appear for the first time this season on the tightrope, when two gentlemen amateurs of this town will perform with him. Mr. Henderson will, for the first time in Rosedale, introduce his extraordinary trampoline leaps and Somersets, over men and horses, through hoops, over garters, and lastly, through a hogshead of real fire. In this branch of the profession, Mr. H. challenges the world. For particulars, see bills of the day. Jones and Crowkill, printers and booksellers, Yorkshire, Surrey, Rochdale. Well then, I think I have my work cut out for me. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline. The Hendersons will all be there, late of Pablo Fanke's fair. What a scene! Over men and horses, hoops and garters, lastly through a hogshead of real fire. In his way, Mr. K will challenge the world. Boom! The celebrated Mr. K performs his feat on Saturday at Bishopsgate. The Hendersons will dance and sing as Mr. Kite flies through the ring. Don't be late. Messrs. K and H assure the public their production will be second to none. And, of course, Henry the Horse dances the waltz. Da-da-da-da-da-da. The band begins at 10 to 6 when Mr. K performs his tricks without a sound. And Mr. H will demonstrate 10 Somersets he'll undertake on solid ground. Having been some days in preparation, a splendid time is guaranteed for all. And tonight, Mr. Kite is topping the bill. Ooh, ooh.